So, choice number 5 to your energy reading. First and foremost, excuse the noise in the background because it's going to get a little bit noisy. Okay? I'm going to read your message. I'm going to add some clarification if it's needed. If you want something personal, all you have to do is check out my website and we can get to it. Okay? So, before I go to the key points, this person basically, they want to show you a part of their world that oh my, this is just gonna play in the video. It is what it is. Your reading is gonna just be a little bit extra long, okay, but maybe it's symbolic. Maybe I will say this though, if I feel like I need to add what I just tuned into, then so be it. Okay, but first and foremost, you're dealing with somebody that wants to show you a part of the world. They're Their, okay, WORLD. They want to show you that, okay, you and them could be from different backgrounds, ethnicities, different values, morals, okay, first and foremost. The message is basically they just want to show you a part of themselves that you don't know about and teach you about it. They also want to really, if it's possible, if we both can like stop following the crowd, the masses, and just kind of do your own thing instead of what everybody else is doing or going towards. So basically create your own reality, okay? So if it's possible, if you can kind of let go of people's perceptions or what's like the norm when it comes to dealing with this person, okay? Now to the key points of this message. You or your person could be born during 1992. You or this person could be a Disney kid or a Disney adult. There's this thing called Disney adults, like grown-up Disney fans, okay? It's like Disney fans, fanatics, okay? It could be a part of that, you or your person, okay? If you're into astrology, you or your person could either be a Pisces, a Libra, or a Sagittarius, or have those placements in your chart. And then I also got animated, younger, roommate, overstimuli, ADHD, ADD, Chipotle, stop being inside your head. And I heard it all before. I know it's a bit all over the place. I actually took the time to kind of premeditate, even though I got this message like a few weeks ago. I did some premeditating, aka a pause before I started, because I usually do the readings back to back, okay? So all of this that I'm mentioning could have symbolisms in this message, but the overall foundation is basically them showing you a part of their side of their world and hoping that you guys can do your own thing instead of what everybody else is doing, okay? Everything else that I mentioned in terms of like bit by bit, this kind of key points in relation to the message, okay? So based on the cards, they want you to make a decision. So they want you to choose, okay? It's not an ultimatum. I feel like they just want you to choose. For some of you guys, It has to do with the fact if you're gonna stay at home or stay with what you know instead of kind of going to the other door of the unknown. We're gonna decide to stay what you know or open the door to what you don't know. And I feel like the unknown is basically what they want to show you. So it's kind of like really up to you if you want to do this with them, this new journey, this chapter in your life. Okay. Choice number 5. It might feel very triggering and hard to do, but like I feel like because you guys are so different, something kind of has to forfeit. Like, I don't know if they have given up something in relation to you, but I do feel like from their perspective to you, it's like they have already started, and it's kind of like they're waiting for you to do the same. At least something. There is something specific, okay? So please just, you know what it is. I mentioned all the key points that I could. All right. Number 17 can also be symbolic here. Like, that could be somebody's birthday, or something will take place on the 17th of a month. Okay. Basically, they don't want you to feel like it's an overwhelming energy or feeling where it's like you don't have a choice or option. You do actually, but it's not gonna. I'm getting the energy of like it's not that complicated. Okay. I'm gonna sound so silly for a moment, but one thing that is coming to my memory right now is when, if you guys have seen The Notebook, it's a 2004 rom-com, or actually romance novel, okay, by Steven Sparks. And basically at the end of the movie, Noah was asking Allie what she wanted, because she was supposed to choose between being with her first love, which was him, Noah, or go back to her old life with her fiance. So I'm getting that type of energy. It's like your person is asking you, like, are you ready to leave your old life behind? And it's not that complicated, it's not that difficult, because I feel like, yes, even if it results in leaving a home or mindset or value, heck, even your like country or something, it's not the end all be all, if that makes sense. Okay, so there, question number 1, okay, this is like strictly from them to you. If I have my own 2 cents in this reading, I would let you guys know immediately, but I'm gonna stop doing that because I did that in one of the readings and I just went on and on. Let's keep it short. Yeah, with that being said, oh, that is just me being clumsy. Let's see if we can organize this. Excuse, this is how it have to be like this for now, unfortunately. Oh my, this is so annoying. But the thing is, I don't have the energy to refill. It has to be like this. Okay. There is no symbolism in this. I will say this, so somebody does feel like it's much more harder than what it is, but they don't feel like it is though. But you might feel like that's the case. Okay. Somebody's also feeling like somebody's gonna get hurt, which also makes me bring me back to The Notebook, where it's like Allie was like, it's not as easy as it seems, and that somebody's always gonna get hurt. And then Noah is like, but what about yourself? What about you? You know? So it goes back to how your person here basically wants you to stop worrying about the masses and what everybody else thinks and do you, okay? But they want you guys to do life together without everybody else's input, because there's too many opinions here, okay? So that's what's being said. We also got this one that came out, which is basically there's going to be something that's going to be revealed between you and this person, okay? Something that's hidden. Some emotions is going to be out in the open for sure, okay? In terms of the duration or blockages, I do that in the extended, but I'm not going to do the extended for this reading. So this is what it is right now, okay? But I will pull a card for how they feel when they're with you, for sure. Like the time you guys spent together and so on. I'm also tuning in. Some of you guys could live from a distance. I mean, I did say a lot, but like... I digress. So yeah, in terms of how they're feeling when they're with you, when you guys spend quality time together, they feel like they can be their childhood self, their childlike self, not immature, but like just free and kind of connect to the inner child when they're with you. You're also somebody that is really good with interconnecting with them, especially their inner child, so you make them feel like at home. And going back to Disney and Disney adult and kid, like some people view it as immature and childlike, especially if you're like a really huge fan of Disney in your adult years. But this person, you know, you make them feel like it's okay to be a Disney adult. It's okay to be a little childish, you know. It's okay to be a little different. And you know, I'm not a spokesperson for Disney, but like is a lot of advocating for, you know, free and love and, you know, fighting against obstacles, doing it all for friendship or your romantic partners. Is kind of like a little bit naive. Like the outside looking in will probably look at this like stop living in a fantasy land, but you never kind of judged them for that, and you made them feel kind of free to be in that energy. This is quite beautiful. A whole new world. Okay. Now we're gonna go into the name charms. I'm gonna do a little bit extra for you guys because of that whole technical issue that went on. Okay. I'm also tuning into that they want you to come and see them, but I feel like that is a decision that needs to kind of take place after you decide on if you want to open the door to kind of live a life with them where it's like you're gonna go against the grain a bit, you know, how everybody kind of is operating the normal bit. Oh my god, I'm gonna be like so PC now. Let me stop. But yeah, your person's a little bit different than like the average, and I feel like it doesn't really fit into like how society is, you know, going about. But you match your energy so good. It's just that, you know, they also want you to kind of make a decision if you're in it with them and want to do this with them, their life. Okay. So yeah, first, middle, last initials, guys. You or your person, to get that extra confirmation in this reading here. And like I was saying before, when you decide on, yes, I want to do this with you, the next step is what I'm tuning into, is that they want you to come and see them, okay? But I do feel like that is a different chapter for a different video. So until then, I have to say, guys, that this is your reading, and thank you for stopping by, and good luck in your journey of life. Oh, I also want to add that you might feel a little bit turbulent in the moment. So now I'm tuning into like that whole blackout situation, technical issue has some type of symbolism to it, where it's like you might feel like it's turbulent, you might feel like it's like a dilemma, But again, from their perspective, it's like it's not that deep. Well, I would say this, it's not that complicated. I think that's the better choice of word to use here. It's not that complicated. It's literally like a yes or no. And then when you decide and have meditated on, I'm not tuning into meditation, but this is just my go-to advice. When you have meditated on that, like their next question would be like, I want you to come and see me, okay? So there's that. Somebody's name could also be Oscar, okay? As well. So with that being said, yeah, that's pretty much it. Now, do I need to go and dissect bit by bit what I read as key points? Hey, somebody could have ADHD, ADD. This could be your roommate. You could love playing Jenga with this person, or they play Jenga, they work in animation, or you guys love watching animation together, i.e. Disney, okay? i.e. Disney kid, okay? Somebody is too much in their head, too much over analyzations and overthinking habit-wise, which could probably overstimulate somebody and would, maybe somebody do have ADHD or ADD, but yeah. And somebody's also over skeptical. I don't know if somebody's trying to diagnose an individual or they actually have ADHD or ADD, but it's reference. And then we also got Chipotle. You guys could love this food or work at Chipotle as well. So yeah, I think that this is what I can explain and bring to the table in terms of this reading. With that being said, I'm officially done. Thank you for stopping by, and yes, good luck in your journey in life.